Sebusianfo ya makwaba eba ye kasafoni so eye nimdie news munum se dani de nyina yetenase ade dise uti ne dise ohwe eno ne kekabo mu ne de abesom se sompa ewo ye kasafoni so eye nimdie news. Fast forward yenkopie mu
omane so na mene Professor Smart Sarpong enkoye adwumai emra na I mean, for some time now, the issue about running mate to Dr. Alhaji Mahamudu Bawumia, the vice president and candidate of the New Patriotic Party, Ababaye, a very interesting one. All over the country, no weekend the party, no court regions, no munina na womotimi I inaugurate a year one regional campaign teams. We are told say and greater Accra for a year one there Ochina Friday Central Region for Ebeyomo there on Saturday Oko a year the Western and Western North regions are womunina no ebe inaugurate. But the big question is, when is Dr. Bawumia going to select a running mate? Professor Smart Sarpong aye Juma e was san komodie ho a meneno ebabeche nimdiano. Prof, good morning and Pombo there.
Yeah, Mr. Speaker, Major Son of Payment for years, Major Monsovo for years.
Yes, you are pa, na huni ho wache.
Oh, Mr. Speaker, here you go.
Jayano abesra na ye no enti many why. Very well, but Mamintio, the question of running mate for the vice president, when it's timely enough, say party any candidate himself ebetimi and name somebody, because it looks as if say brene kwa neko, and so yet yentefshi in free the camp of the candidate.
Well, Mr. Speaker, I'm a message to Asibiona made Shaka Siama and Abusiafo Ajibriti Eshe and Nanope. Yema Obibiachi. So far so good. I'm a new quack a CM in Naya Bobo Hosenia in Naimino. Na oye analysis noa obia wo bibia o oye nyata ebiomo hokwa ntino wo NPP for example lesson na wa woka no from this week and go see I think next week before March will end year regional and constituency level campaign teams are ready, national are ready, manifesto and for so are ready. NPP so can ho nema bebre NDC so say na enyina enim no obapao maame Jane opokwa Jimai say ono to me running mate Emma flag bearer e wo mu say omuma yi flag bearer running mate there, but wo sinema bebre ho no mu anyeye as compared to the NPP for so ye no ni mi no de toto ho a the flag bearer is a member of the campaign team, the running mate is a member of the campaign team, and so the campaign team needs to be formed so that where we are a flag bearer and other running mate be automatically you operate along the campaign team. What is right? I think that the MPP is doing more in terms of the campaign than the NDC, because flag bearer and way, but the operation, the wheel machine, no, a big movie campaign, no flag bearer and running mates, no, I ride on no. I'm so Musua, Omushi Deba, into no. Yeah, Obia on the Nimkakana, Obisua something lagging behind. MPP, the choice of the running mate and say, no, na aka. Nanka campaign structure ni na edimu, but eno kwa jama no say you move so very very important structure, so that whoever becomes the running mate will just flow along with the wheeler structure no ever share their man.
Quite interesting. Now in selection of a running mate, what are some of the key indicators SSA candidate any party eshe before we even come to the regional basis analysis? Na ye baby say region ben SSA candidate efriba ethnicity ben and ethnic group ben SSA omo free mo eba regions ben a contributed to vote in the akeka aka ho nyina.
Well, running mate akoye osumajuma ode ba besum o flag bearer. Entiana the first thing na yeshe nipa no ahobo a waye anase nisuni ne ban de say onimosom say watchre in your life unyine de ba na adwuma waye na opportunity wanya ni nyina na so timi che say aha ne ha me kire say me yosomfo To know the better one, let me ask some. And the nations are used to Ayana, near maybe one more, Yamayeto Swaba. Na ebiso honum dia yento so abaye appointed se bata ye appointed dia na say ye di be balance bibi sa bata honum ma bibi ko di fa ba ko appointment no be ma a balance sa adi nti aya ye hwe the national balance nso a set nipa no etimi di ba
okay
sisi e no a flag bearership ni ni nyina kokodi the northern part of the country ni dia let us say necessarily running mate no ultimately southern part. Okay. Southern part, and they were most likely say NPP before the southern part to balance out the national outlook. And maybe finally, over interest that you may want to satisfy.
Okay.
The apart from the necessary nature of self balance is only formal. So a certain interest. Be our person or satisfied. Will be better there you wait because this person has this particular skill or the babe buami.
Yes, no, me bisano say, especially when it comes to the interest. One, should it be an interest? Say, we know a party ni a party for Bejina Tum, and now or some way or belonging to this particular religious group, and now so say, I mean. Oshe onwan kasane niema waya ebia dysfunction within the party no unnecessary page frame. Should all of that come into consideration when it comes to interest considerations aye kan ho asemi?
Good. Say offer interest no.
Yes.
Obetumi aye say ebia sanya wo kan ye dey balance osom. Enti no we no ye dey neba na dance dia nipa wo won ho ne bra o dia bo a e kire se ofisa osum ko we mu nti the interest to be religion and not necessarily so free north and now free south. Interest ni bi so ebetimi aye se e bia Ghana ha ye wa hai the recent census tells us say regions ni bi won mu a ma do so say mema.
Yeah.
And overall no cry so na ma do so say mema but mami for fide so educated say me overall, man, it also say member. The regions people Ghana so member also say just that we strike average no, and they are now a man no abedoso say member. Ebia or they solve a certain that interest group. Obi create me kofa sebi o ebia kasi a person living with disability to address that interest to tell the people say sebi you are included.
Okay.
Regional minister. Joseph, now person living with disability, just to drive home the interest of those persons living with disability. The ban interest, it goes beyond or some another regional balance or national balance. Now, about the specific needs of the people and who can best represent those interest groups in the country.
Now, let's come to the specifics. Meaning, say, why a lot of research when it comes to this whole Nkomo year day. Specifically, maybe a NPP Juna say, as I say, running mate, every the southern part of the country because candidate, every north. Say, yeah, Kasei, Region Bay, and as I said, Dr. Bawumia, Eshe, now we in the running mate, every more.
Well, me assure me na other interest groups and so me assure say by now one more assembly form sit down on which region the vice presidential candidate now as a running mate should be coming from. Now over 62% of respondents across the country in Nanka running mate in a free Ashanti region.
Okay.
In fact, any Ashanti is over 62%. Any Ashanti. And even when you analyze it by region, the western region, the eastern region, all the southern regions, it looks like there is some unanimity in Kabumbiaba. it has to be any Ashanti. In fact, there are those in the remaining percentage crowd there who go ahead to meet the body. Ashanti Leprano, any of Sumesi are now Bente, or Sumesi are now Bente, but they are in the minority. The majority, which is over 62%, think say any Ashanti.
I see. And any Ashanti, no, that means consolidating the base of the party. In that sense, that is where majority of NPP vote Afriba. And they feel say as it's almost satisfied or more, right?
Right. They are so sure the Nipan Ashanti. In fact, there are people who even went ahead to mention names. Now, in the mention of the names,
yes, no so na ya share the gender specifics, na ya share the personalities involved, because just as you have said, no respondent no masa enti say Ashanti region, we have a lot of prominent figures one more party name from the Ashanti region. Can you give me some of the names out of one kasa research about out na yeni eno hon komo?
Well, any Ashanti no Emma and 9 and now Baba, 5 names were prominent. In order of their appearance.
Okay. Randomly, yes.
Randomly. Emma and 9 or Baba, the name, some of the names we all know. If you want more, almost any Ashanti, if you any Ashanti, they were Modi, but we are Modi, that's the Napo.
Enti Napo din wo ho.
Napo din ka ho.
Okay.
And now this one more any oseye we dutum. No abo.
Education minister.
No, the manual. Enti dana oseye we dutum Napo. Ebi okra ose honorable Dr. Kokofu no so the biofili bano. Also as a former chairman, as a dance, obetumi nya say dia abo ne din.
Former Bantama MP.
Okay. Honorable Dr. Kokofu. Environmental Protection EPA for planning.
Yes.
Na yabo. Honorable Joe Wise. And then Joe Wise, and when you have money to full card or Joe Wise, I know who will be off the candle.
Be quiet.
I say, yeah, Naya Mambe, Shima operate and should do them. In fact, so far, one money or bar begin a war. Any Ashanti and a topic. And if it is any Ashanti, the name that defeats itself is those. In fact, Kaka Kabi Honumwa, in research, definitely you will have it represented. In fact, there are even people suggestions that the person should come from voter region. Now, and reduce the NDC's impact in the voter region. Because, only yes, you could use central region. Senya Omampeni Mahama, Omampeni Dada Mahama, even the central region. Because but those minor ones are in the minimum, less than 5% have spread across other interest areas. But so when you are 16 regions, now over 62% think that it should come from Ashanti regional. It is worth discussing. In research, and yet results mean discuss about those are strikes.
We're discussing. The more reason why I no pay, you're undertaking this particular exercise. Now, let's zoom in. Now, yen lower conversation in our down. Again, more ankasa researchers, ana makame ati every 4 years, biano election bia wukom biano, with different dynamics. Say with different dynamics, as I say, with a different approach, what they be call into that election. Say, cast will mind around. Now we share Juma Awaye. We share the political climate or compared to the NDC. Ora John Dramani Mahama has found faith with Professor Jenana Opoku-Agyeman. When in the call 2020 victory wasanso affirming the trust and confidence in Prof. Say wasanso ne nakobiem in 2024. Baby awaye adwuma no ababedro no. What sort of personality in terms of gender Anna Dr. Bawumia ehia? We hear say we be choose oba as running mate, and I will be yi Bema as running mate.
Well, Mr. Speaker, you be jaya no ama omampani abudesi na wase, but yeah analysis no. So you have oba to oba, and fortunately for him, in the list of the preferred women, no, Enter Obaku Omua of Strike, both as a woman and then from Ashanti region.
Okay.
Yeah, the current chief of staff, Mama Fema Opare. So if you want to do the analysis very well, then you would want to analyze or know Mama Fema Opare against
Professor. Yes.
Jane. Aha. In fact, one thing I'm not for the Brian official as a woman, and they say, University at for.
Yes.
The two of them are all university professors, university lecturers. And Mama Fema Opare free a human term. Representing the man for. And the woman university at for. That's about putting them more to and about for parliament very early in our political discussion.
And comparatively, no, woman you know try they were university, but also a vice chancellor pay. Again, no, even in politics, you know, Mami Fema Opare abe chief of staff, but Prof also abe minister in charge of education. And head to head, you know, they are almost at par.
Yeah, the highest ever level university lecturer do to become a professor. You don't necessarily have to become the vice chancellor, but to become a professor is the highest level.
Okay.
In fact, we're crossing the highest level, no cry to a level of a chief of staff. In fact, chief of staff, look at the Abanimina. Some minister who don't have to do minister and connection will be a cheaper.
Exactly.
Minister chief no. It's an enviable position now. Just has to be a vice chancellor is an enviable position. Mama Fema Opare to become a chief of staff. Now we're rising through the ranks into Ebano educational. Obawa kakra. Mama Jane Obawa kakra. But Ebano discussion ye say being a flag bearer running mate. Politics, pure politics there. And I think the discussion will go more in favor of Mama Fema Opare than Madam Jane.
Yes, because I don't know why a grassroots politics, you know, becoming a candidate. Why was so West Wagon, Wababe Winnie as 2-time parliamentary member of parliament for the constituency, and what rise there. Okay, so in terms of politics, you know, a bit favor or no kakra more than Prof. I want to active.
Struggles Mama Jane the first time I buy and now the charisma was not there unto me and Yamanfo be craft or say via Jamawa President Mahama campaign then those initial struggles, you know. Mama Fema Opare will not have those challenges or not claim why they do because from the grassroots she had actually been packed. So now if you said yeah. Mama Opare lead the campaign, maybe as a home popo, until me charisma no, or say because we need the first time, and a band of political analysis of the two women there, and Mama Fema Opare will be way ahead, and will be say the difficulty that a first timer like Mama Jane will go through, Mama Fema Opare would not need to go through all those things. We need everything politics, we need everything grassroots politics. Now, my main country man for say, okay, I was so West Ogon. Sikafo, then, that's not doing anymore.
Yeah.
I think when no, I block it a limuno. Now we are father in the chair, and I'll be
and you may
yeah. Go to Labalation, go to some of the areas over there, and you will see real
poverty
people.
Yeah.
I think in political analysis, the two of them, Mama Fema Opare were way ahead of Mama Jane.
But it will be interesting to see the two of them on political campaign platforms and then see them probably have a debate sharing their experiences in life. Head to head. Now,
you are calling for a very interesting debate, Mr. Speaker, because they will start from the university.
Yes.
Mama Opare from University of Ghana and Mama Jane Opokwa from
University of Cape Coast. Yeah.
It will be interesting. So once they settle themselves on the university score, That's your TSC politics, and that is where some of the questions may be quite difficult for Mama Jane because Sebi, unrepresented constituency but at least talk of Mount more Paris, he has represented not one term. I think it was even more than 2 terms or so. Ansana on one year to maintain that could take you over near there. We all know how all of those things. It's an interesting debate, but me here after the flag bearer has nominated on the first work for care to do or pray about is to cut the eye of the flag bearer. Who I know believes in women empowerment. I know him somehow in the crack. Only like social protection person, human centered person, within the very big crowd, selected vulnerable groups being on the celebrity birthday, and I'm sure he would have a certain space for women and women empowerment and all those things. But hey,
very well.
You require of him to name his running mate. Then this debate you are calling for, we can't wait to see this debate
happen. Yes, but interesting. My last 2 questions. Now, yes, Prof. Me Brenna Kanisha. In terms of age, Mami Fremont Pare as Oba any Prof as Oba one so Rajon Dramani Mahama say Ubo Mami Fremont Pare dia a lot comes in with the issue of age. Sir Eninafa again position awan kasa wakasi wenyano as chief of staff no enviable position where dibia anka won kona ofofron so enya other opportunity na afeyemra mema no a woman so predominate ewo Ashanti region no and the few words you can say about them as well na yen fancy
age dear Fabio opportunity better no obedience to them obedience so kakra ni na ko nyame ehye enti nyame mpese obedru sa brei ababebo omanga na wasa kwan ne so a nyame hye mu na bi anka we no ho enti ni na be sia with afode a nyame de bedom no and sometimes we know that dance of Kufuadua so they at his age any dey mu timi ye and one thing bi no mo na maba bi no mu grant me yo enti age is a good factor if we are selecting a running mate, but the to select a 30-year or a 40-year-old person as compared to a 70 or 60-year-old person, I think that compare no between our campaign now. Age perhaps may be considered as a secondary matter.
Very well.
Politics free. In Canada, catching my Yelika Blomo. Yeah, no, police of your age, my Yelika Blomo. If I did Mokanili, acquire a dreaming young Tajuma, and yet the deal no man to come any day. Politics in 2024, modern day politics